Banana Parish, Jamaica's largest Taino site, we come to you today on Round the Bend from St. Mary. We are watching you could have been the thoughts of the country's first settlers as they were robbed of this beautiful property that is now known as the Rio Nuevo village. Those who remained would have certainly been watching as this area became the final battle site in the war won by the English to gain possession of Jamaica from the Spanish. He says whenever it rains, things just pop up.
This is Spanish. These are pearlware. Should have been from this is like 400 or 500 years old, from the English era, Spanish era. These are farm tools that the slaves would have used. It would have been a machete. Right? If you come here, you'll see other stuff. Well, a pick look back then. The Tainos would find things in nature. I've discovered through our research now to create metaphors in the spirit realm. Right? For instance, this is a zemi, and if you look at it, you see there's a face. There are two faces on it. And if you take a closer look at it, you actually realize that it looks like an owl. We call patu, right? Okay, so they would actually worship this because of what the owl represented in the spirit realm or in nature, which an owl would represent wisdom. This is another. And if you look at this,
the different faces.
The different faces. Oh, the faces look like that.
A baby, a monkey.
Look at it good. How about a turtle?
Oh yes.
Ah.
I see a turtle.
Yes. Right? So again, back to that now in nature and what it stood for. You know, turtles are master navigators. So it'd be interesting. It would make sense that they would embrace a turtle. Because just visualize traveling from, say, the Lesser Antilles and ending up in Jamaica.
What about this one?
This is interesting because this actually came from another location, right? It's not from this property, it's from St. Mary. I call it my workbench. All right, this is a tool that they would use to carve it. This is flintstone. The hole is created from going back and forth over the, so it took a long time for this to actually go all the way through.
So just as now we would use a file to sharpen our cutting device,
exactly.
we would use this
exactly
to sharpen maybe a machete.
History is everything. So I think it's so important for us to understand where we came from. So it's very important to understand your makeup, what you're made of, to understand oneself. So that's why I think history is so important. And we take so much for granted in terms of nature. And these people were in one with nature. I think the peacock confirmed that, right?
A capital with its own brand name clock, formerly a bustling seaport, under both Spanish and English rules, the town today flaunts a handful of buildings representing the colonial era. With a river and its own island, the town is certainly one of the most scenic in the country.
just take off the bananas, bring them in on the line, and washing them and boxing them. So very pretty simple but important process for the bananas. All experts at hand.
After that laborious banana work, we took rest at the parish's botanical garden, which has been in existence since 1862. Come now, rest up with us. This seems as good a place as any to say goodbye to St. Mary, but just for the day.